Hi, I'm Dan, and hey, very Merry Christmas. I hope all of you had a good Christmas celebration. I had a pretty good one as well. I went to watch Avatar. It was okay. I had a good Korean dinner, and generally just had a good time with friends. So, with Christmas done, what's next will be the new year. And with the new year comes a whole bunch of people making resolutions. Now, I have some issues with resolutions. It's because I think it's so shallow. People make them all the time, and they rarely ever keep to them. For example, at the gym that I go to, in December and January, up to February, you have a whole lot of people joining up, and they will come for a while, maybe a month or two, and then they just disappear. So it's really obvious that they're all just joining because of perhaps a resolution to lose weight, and there's no commitment to follow through at all. So if you make a resolution like that, you're just kind of destined to fail. So why go through all this sense of falseness, and it just kind of makes the new year really sucky, I think. So why do one or two new resolutions that's probably not going to happen? It's probably unrealistic to achieve in 1 year. So my advice is, when New Year comes, instead of trying to make up a resolution that you yourself know that you're not going to stick to, let me offer you a few things that you can replace instead. So here's the top 3 dance resolution, not for 1 year, but for your lifetime. So here they are. Number 1, be nice to your environment. Now, our natural world is kind of screwy right now. I'm not going to go into all this climate change debate because I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is fact and fiction. But I do know that we can just be nicer to our world, and one of the things that we can do is the 3 R's plus 1. Now, you all know the reduce, reuse, recycle. So reduce the things that you're going to need, reuse things that you can, and recycle things that are recyclable. But the 4th R is refuse. And what can you refuse? Well, plastic bags, for example. We don't really need to use so many plastic bags. So just number 1, be nicer to your environment, and hopefully if all of us do that, the world will be a nicer place to live in, and not just for us, but for our children and our children's children. Number 2, be nice to your families. Now, I'm blessed to have a really great family, both nuclear and extended. And I do my best to always see them and call them and be in touch. But I know many people who have not as pleasant families, and the thing is, we don't get to choose our families. You kind of born with them. But at the end of the day, I've kind of found that families are really important, whether they are families by blood or families by choice. So do take care of your families, be nice to them, and I'm sure it will work out well in the long run. And finally, number 1, the most important thing, be yourself. I'm a 30-year-old, and I like cartoons, and I like to stay home. I don't club, and a lot of people think that's strange. Well, I'm even doing a video on a Sunday morning. The thing is, I like doing this, and it really doesn't care. I really don't care what people think about it. So you should do things that you like as well. Be happy with yourself. Find things that you enjoy doing and be happy doing it. So don't fall into this material trap. You have to buy stuff to feel good or to own stuff to look good. All that's pure nonsense. Okay, so don't buy into marketing drivel. Be true to yourself. and life would really be a whole lot more simpler. So I'm looking forward to the New Year's. I'm going to go and watch some fireworks in KL, and I'm not going to make any resolutions, obviously. And hopefully, my 3 general lifelong tips will be useful to you. I'm still trying very hard to keep to them. Like I'm doing my best to not use as much energy, and maybe drive alone less, or try to take the public transport. I'm always trying to be great to my family, because they're not in the same city as I am. So I try to see them, or maybe get them to come over as often as they can. And I sometimes get persuaded or influenced by the media, and I buy stuff that I do not need. So I'm trying really hard to also be true to myself and kind of just be who I am. You know, at the end of the day, for example, a t-shirt's a t-shirt. You don't really need a designer brand to make it a good t-shirt. So I'm still trying, and hopefully all of you can try with me. And you know, let's make 2010 and 2011 and the years and years to come a great year for us to be in. So thank you for watching. Have a good New Year's. Don't drink and drive, and take care.